In this quick video, we'll learn how to utilize forms to create a simple workflow in which people will fill out a form to gain access to one of your company's public resources, either directly after the form submission or via follow-up email campaign. This is a great and easy way to collect prospects' email information for future marketing purposes, as well as getting your name to the front of their minds. Now that we know what to expect, let's get started. There are two ways we can go about creating a resource download workflow with the form. One, having the resource available immediately after submitting the form, or two, delivering the resource via a follow-up email once the form is submitted. Luckily, both options start the same way, by creating a form and uploading the resource to the Sugar Market Asset Library. We'll begin by creating our resource download form to our liking. We'll add and map our desired fields, design the form, and proceed to the actions step. For more information on creating Sugar Market forms, please reference the Form Builder Overview video course on SugarU or the forms documentation on the Sugar CRM support site. We'll pause on the action step and revisit it later, depending on the method we select for delivering our resource. For the time being, we'll save the form and hold off on publishing it. Next, we'll need to upload our resource to the asset library. We can access the asset library by clicking on the icon at the bottom of our sidebar menu. Once there, we'll click the green Add button in the top right corner to upload our resource. We can upload all types of files to share as resources, but we'll be using a PDF document for today's demo. Once uploaded, single-click on the resource and click the Kebab menu that appears in the top right corner. From the drop-down menu, select Get URL and copy the address given. This is a direct link to the asset you uploaded, and we'll need this for later. To complete the first method, having the resource available immediately after submitting the form, we'll go back to our previously created resource download form and head to the Actions step. To allow the form to directly open up the asset upon submission, we'll update the redirect URL on the form to the asset URL we copied previously. Now, whenever someone completes this form, it will be immediately brought to your resource, giving the illusion that the resource was downloaded. Next, we'll look at the second method, delivering the resource by follow-up email. We'll start this process by creating a new nurture campaign. We'll fill out the basic step as we like, but we need to make sure to select the checkbox for Allow people to pass through this nurture more than once, just in case the same person would like to fill out the form and receive the resource more than one time. We'll then select the blank option for the layouts, allowing us to create our nurture from scratch. On the build step, we'll start by adding only one email and connecting it to the start step. Then, we'll go in and design our email campaign. We're going to set up the parts of the email campaign however we'd like by configuring the basics and selecting our template. On the build step, we'll design our email to our liking and be sure to add a button element to the email. When configuring this button, we will be sure to link the button to the asset URL that we copied previously. Once the email is complete, click Complete. Proceed through the rest of the nurture setup steps and publish the nurture. We recommend not adding any recipients, because recipients will later add themselves through their form submissions. In addition, we also recommend not adding any date or time rules to this nurture to ensure the recipient will always receive the email soon after the submission. After the nurture is published, we'll return to the resource download form we created previously and jump to the Actions step. We'll add a new form submission rule that we can be sure that every single person who fills out the form will fall into by setting the conditions as email contains at. For the action, we'll select Add to Nurture 2.0 and select our recently published nurture. Finally, we'll publish our form. Now, whenever someone fills out the form, they will receive an email shortly thereafter with a button stating Download Now. When the recipient clicks on the button, the resource will open in a new tab, giving the appearance of having been downloaded. Congratulations! You should now know the different ways you can use a Sugar Market form to deliver a resource download. For more information on this topic, feel free to visit one of our trusted Sugar resources, SugarU, Sugar Club, or the Sugar CRM support site. Happy building!